Right. Hi. I am Raymond or Ray. Either one works. I am the author of this blog, and now I'm narrating this video as well. Just to give you an idea of what you're looking at, this is well, my house, or will be in 7 minutes or so. What I'm doing is putting everything into a program called Revit. It is not a CAD program, it's a BIM program, which stands for Building Information Modeling. So in CAD, you do everything in 2D. In Revit, as you can see in the bottom right-hand corner, everything also has 3D information as well. So it's a little bit more advanced, a little bit more sort of difficult to do. There's a lot more things to kind of think about, but something I like a little bit better. As evidenced by the fact that I've spent several hours of my own free time doing it. You caught a glimpse of Nora Jones there. She's on my desktop, and that's not creepy, as I've been. I'd like to stress that it's not a weird thing to just have that on your background all the time. It might be a little weird, given that I've spent 20 seconds or so explaining it away. This was originally just going to be a silent film. I was going to submit it to the Academy, but there's already a silent film, and I didn't want to just go piggybacking off of the artist. So, also, I decided that if anything was more boring than watching someone else screw around in a software program, it was watching someone else screw around in a software program in complete silence. So, I decided I'd add some narration. And I'm doing an awful job of it because I've done the complete basement without explaining anything about what was happening. So just to give you an idea of time here, I'm not this fast or even close to it. This video is sped up 16 times the original speed. So the total time here is going to be 7 minutes and 40 seconds once everything's all said and done. The actual time it took me was about 2 hours, and that doesn't include some of the boring stuff, because this is exciting. This is the exciting parts. The boring stuff would have been finding the correct windows to put in online. That took some upfront time. Also, I didn't videotape myself and my girlfriend Angela measuring the house ourselves. That also would have been boring too. So that did happen. I don't remember how much time that took. Probably about an hour or so, maybe a little bit longer, to go around and measure everything in the house. Not quite everything. We did miss some things, as tends to be the case when you do field measuring. But then I sat down in front of my computer with those plans that I sketched out and the dimensions that I marked out, which I'm now putting in this video. Awful narration. This is really bad. Most of this is done by now. So what I've done in the previous, I don't know, 4 minutes or so is lay out all the walls and doors and some of the windows maybe. Nope, not yet. Whoa, whoa, foreshadowing. Oh, that's what I just did. That's awesome. Okay. So as you can see, it doesn't need to be terribly exact. You can sort of move things around after you have them in place, which is nice. What I'm doing here is I'm throwing some dimensions down, and what that's going to let me do is sort of document where I have mistakes. So everything in red is where things aren't really adding up, and that's something I haven't solved yet. Right, what I was doing there is trying to figure out why the windows weren't showing up. That was fun. A little behind the scenes, little director commentary action for you right there. The red is where things aren't quite adding up, and I plan on going back and looking at this later. My theory now is that there's some wall thickness issues, because I'm realizing that In certain places, the walls are much thinner than what I have modeled here. I just threw in 5 inches as a placeholder. What's nice about Revit is you don't have to be locked into anything. I can go back in, and as you can see, actually, I was going to give awards. The plan is obviously the most active viewport. The lamest viewport is the one in the upper right. Nothing happens there. It's really awful. I could have put something there that I could have, I don't know, put my iTunes playlist up there while I was working. That probably would have been more exciting than that. But I will refer to it now. Those floor-to-floor heights you can see over on the right, those are not at all correct. So what'll be nice is in a later video, again foreshadowing, is you'll be able to, I'll be able to, you won't be able to do anything. I will do it, and I'll be able to change those floor-to-floor heights later without having to do a whole lot of extra work. Those things can be kind of difficult to do in CAD because there's a lot to sort of go back in and change. There's a lot of drawings to change. In Revit, you can do it all at once and it changes everything associated with it. Drawing the bar right now. I was going to sing the rest of this. Decided that would suck. Let's see. Right now, the basement is probably what's lacking most. This is by no means complete, but it was long enough already. So probably going to have enough trouble getting people to watch 7 minutes and 40 seconds of me doing this crap. Let alone, 20 minutes more, maybe more, if I had decided to do everything. So just a short list. Oh, this is the fun part. Look, I'm making the roof. Okay. Fun was overstated. I'm sorry. I haven't done the ceilings. I haven't done any of the casework. I haven't done the front window needs work. There's a lot more things that are out of this model than are in it, but I plan on addressing that in the future.